She said it like she was asking for more coffee. If you really loved me, you'd let me have one last weekend with him. Her tone was casual. Her eyes stayed on the toast she was buttering. For a second, my mind went blank. No shouting, no slammed fists, just the quiet hum of the refrigerator and the sound of her knife scraping the bread. I nodded, took a sip of my coffee, and while she packed her overnight bag for her goodbye weekend, I packed mine for something else entirely. We met 4 years ago, in a bookstore cafe. She laughed too loud at a joke I didn't think was funny. She touched my arm when she spoke. I remember thinking she was too good to be real. Back then, she made me feel like I'd won something, like I'd been chosen. I didn't know she collected winners. The signs started small. A phone screen flipped down when I walked in. Late-night showers with her phone propped against the sink. Girls' nights that smelled faintly of men's cologne when she came home. But the weekend before she made her little breakfast announcement, I saw it. Her laptop was open on the couch, messenger window glowing. Him. The same guy she'd sworn was just an old friend from college. The one she rolled her eyes about when I asked if there was ever anything between them. There was a photo. His hand on her thigh. Her smiling in that way she only smiled in the first 3 months we were together. The caption, "One last time, yeah?" She replied, "Of course." The morning she asked for her last weekend, I didn't argue. People expect screaming. I think she expected it too. But silence? Silence is unsettling. I let her leave without a single question. I didn't follow her. I didn't beg. I just began. First, the joint account. We'd set it up for future plans. She never bothered to check the balance. Numbers bored her. She left that to me. So I moved my half out, quietly, legally. Then the apartment. My name was the only one on the lease. I called the landlord that afternoon, gave my 30-day notice, and signed for a short-term corporate rental 2 blocks away. Her things? I packed them neatly into boxes, stored them in a paid unit under her name, set to bill automatically in 3 months. Plenty of time for the late fees to pile. While she was sipping wine in some hotel bed with him, I was meeting with my friend Claire, a lawyer. She drafted a simple, airtight agreement stating that she was voluntarily relinquishing any claims to shared property. I'd forgotten to mention it to her until the night she came back. Sunday night, she walked in like nothing had happened. Hair messy, perfume not hers. She smiled. It was closure, she said. I handed her the paper. "Sign this." She frowned. "What is it?" "A formality. Just make sure you get your stuff and I get mine. Clean break." She signed without reading. People like her don't read details. They just assume the fine print works in their favor. Over the next week, I dismantled the life she thought she still had. The streaming accounts? Mine. The car lease? Mine. The vacation she thought we'd booked for next month? I called the resort, moved the dates forward, and took someone else. Her phone calls started on a Tuesday. "Where's the Netflix password? Why is the car gone? Why are my things not in the apartment?" By Friday, the tone had shifted. "You can't just disappear on me like this. Can we talk? I think I made a mistake." 3 weeks later, she showed up at my new place. I didn't answer. She left a note under the door. "Please, I don't want him. I want you." I kept it, not because I cared, but because it was proof. Proof that I'd been right not to explode that morning over breakfast. Proof that silence is a sharper blade than rage. She's 2,000 miles away now. Her last weekend turned into a few months with him, which turned into him getting bored and moving on. Now she sends voice notes sometimes, late at night, crying, saying she misses us. I listened once, then delete. I don't hate her anymore. I don't love her either. She thought betrayal was a game. I just showed her I could play better. The thing about letting someone walk away for one last time is this: you never have to open the door again.